I don't stream for money, actually. I get so little from ads on Twitch that it's like, it's kind of funny. And since it's hilariously low, then it might as well not exist. It's kind of sad. Like, we like streaming on Twitch, but like the AdSense is so low that it's like, why bother, you know? Except, like, okay, it's not why bother. It's more like, why would I become a Twitch partner? Because I think being a Twitch partner means that multi-streaming is not as good for you. So, you know what? I'm gonna go look at my analytics. I'm gonna go to my earnings and I'm gonna look at how much I made with ads last month. In the month of December. In the month of December. You know, the month where I was streaming a lot? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Guess how much I made? I streamed for like 4 days according to Twitch. I streamed enough hours that would be 4 days or so according to Twitch. And I made $7.21. I streamed for 4 days according to Twitch. Yeah. That's how I made on it. That's how much I made on ads. That's ads. That's how you make ads. That is all I got from ads. That's how much I made from ads all of last month. $7.21. Meanwhile, with YouTube, last month, and I'm not uploading daily. When I'm uploading daily, I can make around $800-ish. But last month, I made around on YouTube with my uploads and everything around 300. So, I mean, I think that speaks for itself. I think that speaks for itself, you know? We get shit from Twitch. Because, like, I'm able to, like, pay for projects and stuff with $300. I can't do that with $7.21. I can't afford to do that with $7.21. Like, I just can't. Oh yeah, December was one of my highest. I think it was my second most high month from money. I think it was from subs and bits. The only other time that weighed out was my birthday. For donos, it's not through Twitch. Donos is not through Twitch. I'll be transparent. I will be transparent and say that I will be transparent. Guess who gets the 40? I'll be transparent and say in the month of December, through bits, subs, and everything like that, I made around $534. That's from Twitch. That's from Twitch. Which, I'll just say now, it's going towards the music video I announced yesterday, or earlier this morning. Yeah, if you guys want to support me right now. Yeah, but December is a big one, right? Yeah, December tends to be a big one. It's December and October are the bigger months for me. Because December is Christmas time and October is my birthday. So those tend to be times where I tend to earn more. October has always been the bigger one. October's always been the bigger one. Which, you know, makes sense. A lot of people save up for my birthday in specific, and they're like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of shit on your throne. And then I have to break down a bunch of boxes, and my mom is like, you get so many boxes. And I'm like, leave me alone, Mom. But YouTube is always consistent. As long as I'm consistent, YouTube's consistent. If I were to upload maybe like once or twice a week, I could maybe get $100. I get the payout. But if you're uploading consistently, not necessarily every day, like I can't do every day anymore. During the summers I do every day, but I can't right now. I get like 200, 300, which isn't bad. It's just you have to know what your audience wants, and you have to respond to that. It's a lot of responding to what your audience wants, I feel like, on YouTube. How's January and February on YouTube? They do tend to be lesser months. I already hit my January payout, so I'm not like afraid per se about it. I already hit my January payout. Because you need, okay, I will say this is one thing I like about Twitch that's more than YouTube, is that the payout for Twitch is lower than YouTube. So for Twitch, it's $50. For YouTube, it is 100. That is something I can praise Twitch for, is that their payout threshold is lower. It's not always been that way, but it is lower. I get okay views on YouTube. As if I upload Yandere, then I get views on YouTube. Is Hololive Fire Emblem? Yes, it is. Tee. Am I winning? I'd say so. So that's just kind of how.
Are you winning, son?
I feel like it's lower out of necessity. I don't know why Twitch lowered it. I think maybe there were enough people who complained that they lowered it. I don't dislike either platform. I have my own gripes with the platforms I'm on. Like, obviously. I have my own issues with the platforms I exist on. I'm not unhappy. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Well, I mean, for bigger streamers, it's not gonna, because bigger streamers are gonna have platforms other places. Bigger streamers are gonna have their YouTube audience. Bigger streamers are gonna have their Kick audience. They're gonna have their whatever audiences. They're gonna have their audiences in other places. I understand supporting other I understand supporting. Like, I understand wanting to support the bigger creators, but at the same time, they're making already a lot of money. So, I'm a little less, like, emotional about the whole thing with, like, the bigger creators are making less money. They're already making a lot of money. Just leave it how it is. They're already making a lot of money. losing a couple hundred isn't gonna attack their bottom line. It's like, ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Like if you're gonna go up to Amaranth and be like, there it is. Fuck you. All right, I gotta put you in the back. If you're gonna go up to Amaranth and be like, and you hear her complain about her like losing a couple hundred because of Twitch payouts, and I'm gonna be like, you make a lot of money other places. It's not just Twitch. I don't know. Medium-sized streamers. But even still, here's the thing. Here is the fucking thing. Streamers, content creators are going to exist outside of Twitch. They're going to exist outside of YouTube. They're going to be on each other's platforms. The YouTube video creators are gonna be on Twitch. The Twitch streamers are gonna be on YouTube. So regardless, their bottom line isn't going to be attacked. They're gonna make their money in other ways. They're gonna open up a Fansly and OnlyFans. They're gonna start making more money on Twitter. They're gonna have a Patreon. Like, there are so many options for these creators that the Twitch payout being lower doesn't matter. Plus, like, thank you, Zephyr! Thank you. That's how I feel anyway. I'm small. I'm not hydrate bet. Like, I'm a small creator, I'll say it, but I'm also not a massive creator. I'm not even, I'm like I'm not itty bitty. You don't have a Patreon? No. Big enough in our hearts. I have an audience on YouTube, that's the thing. I have an audience on YouTube that consistently comes back, and I've like been earning subs like a lot more. I'm not concerned. I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on Twitch because I think streaming is fun. If I cared, like, it's a lot of like, I care about Twitch a lot more than I care about my YouTube. No offense, YouTube. I love you, YouTube. I put a lot of effort into you. You're like my baby. But I care a little bit more about my Twitch content than my YouTube content. No disrespect to my YouTube viewers. I just enjoy streaming more than I do making ASMR. It's always been the case. I just have a very weird relationship with ASMR now. Your money baby slash JK. It's more like expanding my portfolio. It also is my money baby though. Like it kind of is. You're not wrong about that. You're wrong, but you're not wrong. Hi, Nix. So, to sum it up, thank you. But to sum it up, I don't think that lowering a threshold of payment on any platform is going to attack the medium or big size streamers' bottom lines, because they're going to have platforms outside of it. I do not have a Patreon. I have explained this before, and I'll explain this many times as I need to. I do not think Patreon is a necessity. I think Patreon is cool, but if you have YouTube memberships, it's literally the same fucking thing. Yeah, you can make more content for Patreon and YouTube members, but I find myself caring more about YouTube memberships and YouTube in general than I would about making a separate Patreon. I don't got time to make content for YouTube members and a Patreon. Only that Patreon has better content restrictions, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't use Patreon. I subscribe to a few Patreons, but Those are personal. Haha. My YouTube memberships is like, I post sometimes, like very rarely, community posts, and you get access to all my old unlisted VODs. That's the reason that anyone would wanna join. My membership is for the VODs. Like, I've got ASMR VODs in there, and it's like, I got a lot of stuff in there. I think I've got one members only video in there. Like one. A singular one. A singular one. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Smash that like button. Eat my ass. Hit the notification bell. Do all those things. And win a free iPhone, whatever the fuck.